Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and today we're going to be doing a DIY composition book. We're going to do, oh look at that little butterfly, we're going to be using some butterflies, and we're just going to be using a bunch of this and that to make this composition book one of your own, one of a kind. So I literally just had extra butterflies in case you didn't see my last DIY. They were left over. I had some old paper as well, and I cut that down to size. And I actually cut, usually composition books are rounded, but I have a heavy-duty guillotine cutter, and I just cut it square. But you could do it with round as well. So whatever you'd like, just find a book that you would like to redo. And what I'm going to do is I've got some tacky glue. I also have my adhesive here. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure on the corners I want to put some adhesive. And you can also use Mod Podge if you'd like. So actually, this is not... See, I don't usually use this kind of paper. This is why I use the Stampin' Up paper. So we're just going to put this. This is tacky glue. You can get this at the Dollar Tree, but definitely want it to go as close to the edge as possible. That's why I wanted to do tape, but that's okay. And you can, like I said, you could use Mod Podge if you'd like as well. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to put it right on the edges here. Just make sure everything is all nice and lined up. And look at that. Just right there. I mean, if you like your books to just have your own little flair, just that right there would do it. But I want to go ahead and do both sides. And then while the second side is drying up, we'll be putting this side on there, and we'll be able to work on the other side while this side is drying up. Again, we're getting to the edges. And this one's going to be down there on the back side. So now we're going to put this one down. Bring that over. Line up again those edges. Look at that. Really get that down. I'm looking to see, and it's sure the glitter is coming off. I love Stampin' Up so much because I don't have to deal with all of this kind of stuff. I am going to work a little bit with my Stampin' Up, but you can use whatever you'd like. I'm going to bring in a stencil. I'm going to kind of stencil over this. I know that the colors that I'm going to work with are these blues and greens with the butterflies, and I have some of my leftover adhesive diamond wrap. You could even put just diamond wrap on there if you'd like. I mean, whatever you want to put on there is awesome. As long as the back side is the side that is flat, you're good to go. So I'm going to take just a makeup brush. I'm going to start with my darkest color, or my lightest color, and we're going to go ahead and get that filled up with some ink there. And I'm going to kind of make it go off the edge because I want it to go all the way to the edge. So let's see if you could see that. There we go. And I'm just going to hold it in place and add that And we're just going to give it a little bit of texture. And it's going to turn, you'll see, something like that. And you could see the glitter has really picked that up quite a bit. So then you just cover right back up if you want to, you know, make it bigger. I'm just going to do it off to the side here. And then once that's all cleaned up, once you've noticed that your ink is kind of gone, then you can go to your next color. Just make sure that you're going in a darker order. So you don't want to muddle up that. I'm going to use just a scrap piece of paper real quick to get some of this extra off, because I am seeing some of that green still. Okay, so I got that off. I'm going to line this back up. We're going to get that on here. And this one is the Coastal Cabana. And we're just going to go over that as well. And you can see the difference in the colors. Oh, I'm loving this. And it's like a little bit of a feathery feel. And then don't forget, you can go across some of the colors you've already done to really blend that all together. And look at that. You can see that it's just getting gradiently darker. All right. And then finally, I'm going to use some of this blue. I think this is really going to turn it dark. And you're not really seeing too much of the blue, except for in that glitter area. So we're going to line that up. And you can tell when it's lined up. So when you see that pink, and it just disappears. And you're like, oh, there it's lined up. There we go. All right, we're going to go into that blueberry bushel now. And again, this is going to be really dark, but I'm okay with it. And I think it's going to give a little bit of a purpley hue with that pink. And, oh, I think I'm going to like it. We'll see. And it's okay not to like what you're doing. It just may not work out. But I'm going to go on this one. I stayed kind of in lines there, but I'm going to kind of let it fade out here. All right, look at that. See how that just kind of faded there? Really, really pretty. And that, the stencil I used, what is that stencil from? It's the Basic Pattern Decorative Masks. But there's so many great masks in there that you could use. So there we go, there's that. And then let's go ahead and rock and roll and put some little diamonds on here. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my candle. And I am going to undo this one. All right. I'm going to put this kind of at the edge there. There we go. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut that right off. And there we go. I'm going to keep this in case I want to use it for something else. And then we're going to go with this glitter, the clear kind of silvery color. I think it's longer. Yes, it is. Let's see here. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing here. I'll line that up. Put it right up against there. Woohoo! That is looking pretty. At any point you could stop. At any point you could just keep going. You could just use this for the time being and then add more later. You could use so many things to decorate this with. I'm just using these butterflies that we had left over. First things first, I'm going to take this butterfly and this paper clip, and I am going to put this together. There we go. And I'm going to take this other butterfly and just put it right over the top and let that sit and hot glue together. Be very careful not to hurt your fingers. Alrighty. While I have this, I'm going to go ahead and decorate it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put these. Actually going to put them right along here. Well, let's see, right along here. There we go. That's cute. And then the same thing on this side. And if you have any little flyaways, just cut them off. How cute are these? And then this one, I'm going to put going right up the center here. There we go. So now we have a nice little paper clip for our new composition book here. All right. So we've got this down. If you would like to clean it up just a little bit, feel free. This is all yours. Do whatever you'd like. And I'm just happening to use the butterfly, but I mean, you could use old concert tickets, especially like if you don't have the paper to cover it up. Just get yourself some old concert tickets, old theater magazines, whatever you have. I'm just going off of by what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go right up the middle here. And I am going to do this. I think I'm going to hot glue this. And I'm going to go. You do need to work fast. And what did I hot glue? I only hot glued down this side. So this side is up just a little bit, because this is a fun little like mixed media kind of project. And then I'm going to bend these a little bit to give it some, there we go, look at that. See how pretty that is? And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to use a couple of these other butterflies that I just happen to have. And we're going to do the same kind of thing here. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to give it some texture there. Now for this one, make sure you know exactly where you want it placed first. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to put this one down. Right here. Okay. And then we've got this guy. I don't think I like him. I think he's a little bit too big. So I'm going to move over here to a smaller one. In fact, I'm going to get 2 of the smaller one. And we're going to do the same thing. Give these little guys some texture there. So this will definitely be a project or a finished project that is not going to be sitting with anything on it. Okay, this is you still could work with it, but there we go. And you could add flowers if you'd like. You could add some gems. Let's go ahead and add some of these gems on here. These are from the Dollar Tree. And let's go ahead and put them right along here. In fact, we'll put them on all of them because they really make these look pretty. And then we will put some around here as well. Let's give them a couple down here. Right there. This is really fun. And just, I mean, if you want these to be down here, wherever you'd like them to be, is all up to you. This is your deal here. So I think we're good there. I might actually hold on. I'm going to look for it. A couple of these little flowers here from the Dollar Tree. And so I'm just going to look to see if I want, and I do. I saw that and it looked really cute. Just three little guys. Put one right there. And I'm gonna there we go. Just give it a little bit of, yeah. Just keep trying until you come up with what you see works for you. And how cute would this be for a journal? Oh my goodness. Wondering if I... Okay, sorry about that. I got a call from one of you beauties. So, you know, I always, if I'm available, I do what I can to take your calls. So, there we go. I think I liked seeing the leaves on both ends, but now I'm seeing that I want this to be maybe up a little bit, so I'm going to just put a little teeny tiny dab right on the end, and then I'm going to hold it up while I push it down. Okay, and that is going to give me, there we go. See that leaf being held up? So you can manipulate however you'd like. And then I want to make sure I didn't get that off of the edge. Yeah, we're still good. And then I think I'm going to add a couple more of these really pretty flowers. Or at least one. You can add so much to this. You could add some felt flowers. You could add, oh my goodness, you could add some keys and all kinds of cool stuff just laying around. But I definitely like this. And I think I'm going to take this and see if there's any more. Kind of add a little bit of a hue. Yes, look at that. All the way around. A little more in that corner. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this. So there we go. Let me know what you think. I think this came out really cute, and I'll take a picture in the end. And I'm thinking that I really like this. I don't know. Let me know. But then, don't forget, we still have this little guy. And now we can put this on here. Add it to our page. And now we have another little butterfly to hold our spot. So there we go. All right, beauties, let me know what you think. What would you have done? And when you make these type of things, please show them to me. I want to see what you guys have been doing. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Today's the first day of the rest of your